Welcome back to the Go Shout Love podcast for our special bonus episode this month where we get to talk with the actual kiddos that we are featuring. Zachary, Amelia, and Luke from Foley, Alabama. All three of these siblings share the same diagnosis of MPS 1, which was largely covered in the previous episode and is most certainly worth listening to if you haven't yet. Episodes like the one you're about to listen to don't come around very often, but are some of our favorite ways for you to get to know the kids. This conversation is very lighthearted but extremely endearing. It is shorter than our usual episode, but just as meaningful. Although we ask them questions about their likes and dislikes, they do share about their diagnosis and their upcoming surgeries. I tell you, hearing from the kids themselves is beyond refreshing, and we hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we enjoyed recording it. I guarantee you're going to smile frequently while listening to this conversation. Please take a second to rate and review and share this podcast with a friend and on social media. These kids deserve their words and their laughter and their stories to be heard.
Okay, so I am the lucky lady who gets to sit down with these three amazing kids and learn a little bit about them. You're welcome. We've got Zachary, Luke, and Amelia. So I want to go around really quick and I want you to tell me your first name, how old you are, and let's do your favorite movie. So you got to think about it. And if you know, Zachary, do you know what yours is? Okay, so you go ahead.
Movie?
Yeah, say, I'm Zachary, and then tell us your age.
I am Zachary Thomas. I am 14, and my favorite movie is Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Watch it on his birthday.
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge. I have not seen that one. You ready?
I am Luke Thomas, and I'm 7 years old, and my favorite movie is Pokemon.
Pokemon. That's a good one. That's a fan favorite in our house, too. All right, Miss Amelia.
Hi there, I'm Amelia Thomas. I'm 11 and a half, and my favorite movie has to be The Greatest Showman.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Yes, I love the music.
The music is so good.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so Luke, I want you to tell me 3 things that you love about Zachary. What are 3 things you love about your brother?
He plays Fortnite with me. He's my brother, and I love him.
Well, those are good answers. Why do you love him? Because he plays Fortnite with you?
No, because he's my brother.
Because
and he was born. And he was probably like 8 when I was born, I think. 8, 9.
Zachary, what about Amelia? What are some things you love about your sister?
She's a goof.
She's a goof. What's her favorite things to do? To play with, to watch, to see?
About her or about me?
About her.
Oh, I like to see her art.
Oh, is she a good drawer?
Mm-hmm.
Painter.
Oh, you're a painter.
I'm not the best at drawing, so I just prefer splatter paint.
Oh, there's a famous artist that splatter paints. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I think my aunt showed me that.
Jackson Pollock?
No,
Maybe Mom
Aunt
did.
Darla.
And then what about Luke? What's your favorite thing about Luke?
Probably because he introduced me to his friend Jamie, and she's adorable and sweet.
Who's Jamie, Luke?
I know.
Going down the street.
Girl down the street?
The girl with the
And then he's really funny.
the little white truck down there.
Yeah, okay.
How old is she?
5.
So is she pretty cool?
She's adorable, and she calls me Miss Amelia.
We watched a Mario movie together.
You watched a Mario movie with her? Wow, that's pretty big time.
We dressed up.
You dressed up? Did you go on a date?
We like
It's
to
on
call
a
them
movie.
that.
Oh, okay.
Mario, Peach, Luigi.
So why don't you guys really quick, Zachary, I know that you like to advocate for what you guys kind of go through on your medical journey. So can you briefly explain to us what the 3 of you are facing?
We have a rare disease called MPF 1 Hurricane syndrome. It's a bone marrow storage disease.
And so that kind of makes you guys have to be pretty brave a lot, huh? So if you, Luke, here's a question for you. If you had to tell a little boy or girl how to be brave, what would you say to them?
Just like, don't be scared or you're going to be a chicken.
Yeah, we don't want to be chickens, do we?
But chicken
Or
is
don't be a big
delicious.
rooster.
Ooh, are roosters scary?
Yeah.
They're brave, aren't they?
Yeah, they're head of the
Roosters
pack.
aren't scared.
They're like the alpha of the pack.
Amelia, what about you? What would you give advice to a little kid who needs to be brave?
Well, it's hard to be brave sometimes, especially if you're facing something that you're not used to completely. So I say go hard and be intense.
Go hard
Just
and
like
be
me.
intense.
I have a little nightmares.
You have worries sometimes?
Yeah, people have
Worries
worries and
about
insecurities and
things.
anxiety.
You have worries about 3 things? Do you want to share with what your 3 things are, or do you like to keep those inside?
I'll tell them.
Okay, go ahead.
Elmo.
Elmo? Elmo's kind of freaky.
Yes.
He makes you worry?
He's scary.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Elmo. Do you know Power Rangers?
I do.
Have you ever watched like the new Power Ranger movie?
There's a new one like 30,
Where-
like the same actors 30 years
When
later.
we're training guys and
Freaks
all
you out
that
too.
stuff. No, not that.
Oh.
Rita Repulsa. The robot one that
ro-
they fight.
Oh, the robot Power Rangers.
No, Rita Repulsa, the robot Rita. I want to have a dream about Power Rangers once.
So that's 2 things. Power Rangers, Elmo, and what other thing freaks you out?
Have you ever heard of Steven Universe?
Oh.
She-Man?
Steven.
Steven Universe.
Steven
So it's all
Universe.
cartoon characters that bother him.
So maybe, yeah, cartoons aren't your jam.
No, but he's also obsessed with them.
I'm
He's
just a
specific-
Pokemon.
Pokemon. So right now it's mid-May and we're visiting you guys, but your mom has mentioned to me that you have a big surgery coming up, which you're going to definitely have to be brave for. Explain to us a little bit what your surgery is going to entail.
Hardware removal of the hip.
Hardware removal of the hip.
Hardware put in the hip, knees, plates in knees, and fluids in the ankles.
You're going to put plates in your
Knees.
and hardware in your ankle.
Screws in his ankle.
Screws in his ankle. And then are you putting hardware back into your hip?
So,
Other hip.
yeah, he's
Other
gonna
hip.
have it removed
I've had
from one
surgery.
hip.
I've
So
had
that's
surgery.
3 very big, 3, right? 3 very big things. So how are you preparing for that?
I don't want to get over with
You want to get it over with.
because I had this hardware under my hip in 2017.
And it's coming out.
How does it hurt?
I have had surgery.
Yeah, it kind of toned down to the hurting lately, but I've been fine.
It's amped up.
The pain's amped up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll feel better after your surgery. And we can shout some love for you and help your recovery go well. How long is recovery? Do you know?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Will you be, where is surgery happening, Mom?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. So will you have to stay in Minneapolis or do you get to
We're
go
gonna
home?
stay for about a week. And then
And then Luke, you said you've had surgery.
Hand.
You have had surgery on your hand?
Both hands.
Both hands.
And I've also had surgery on my leg because I broke my leg.
Okay. Amelia, have you had surgery yet?
Same as Luke. I've only had surgery on my hands, but nothing too, not a major surgery.
Well,
but
it's
I
a pretty
am
major surgery.
But I am having one in August. We don't know when though.
so she's having the same. She's having both of her hips done, plates in her knees and screws in her ankles in August.
So I'm gonna be Frankenstein.
You're not going to be Frankenstein.
Your brother's not Frankenstein. And then Zach had
No.
spinal fusion last year.
So you guys have had many, 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 many reasons that you guys
And I
need to
broke
be
my leg.
brave. And you broke your leg.
But you don't
Very
know
aware.
that.
We didn't have to have surgery here.
but I did break my leg.
Well, you guys still seem to have, facing all these challenges, you guys have a really good attitude. Do you guys get through this stuff together? Do your mom and dad help you get through things when you get scared? You guys still find laughter and find joy. Luke, you're probably the life of the party, I have a feeling.
And the ladies' man.
Ladies' man.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, next girlfriend.
Oh,
That.
no. We can't talk about past loves. We'd be here all day. We can't do that.
We're all going to join religious lives.
No, ma'am.
So you're helping your mom update the newborn screenings for MPS 1.
And other rare diseases, yeah.
What made you want to do that?
Since I have MPF1 syndrome, I want other kids to go through the same treatment and then help them get better and then all of that.
That's really good. And you also do that for your brother and sister here too.
Yeah.
You're a really good example for them. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Politician.
A politician. You'd be a really good one, Zach. That's a really good
I
thing.
think you'd be a better lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yeah, because always bailing me or Luke out of trouble.
Making changes.
Tell them where you're going this fall.
The ball?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to Washington, D.C. for a week.
You're going to Washington, D.C. for a week. What are you going to do there?
See everything that's at Washington, D.C.
Oh my
What are
goodness.
you most excited to go see?
Everything.
Are you going to see the White House?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be incredible. I've never been there. That sounds... Are you going with your family or are you going with school friends?
Just me and my mom. And Dad.
And Dad over there. Mitch. Poor Mitch. Luke, what about you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Video game designer.
A video game designer? You'll be a pretty good one. You're very creative, aren't you? Amelia, what about you? What do you want to be?
I either want to be an animator, like from YouTube, or just an artist.
An artist. Well, you already are one, so keep going.
Like a professional artist.
Yeah, that would be good. Well, thank you guys for talking with us a little bit. We're excited to get to know you more in this month and hear all your stories. And Zach, we can't wait to see the road that you pave for all these little kids and the difference that you make. It's awesome work you're doing.
Thank you.
At Go Shout Love, we do amazing things for amazing families with kids on rare medical journeys. Each month, we shout love for families through the sale of creative apparel inspired by the kids. This month's Do Small Things with Great Love design is inspired by a trio of siblings from Foley, Alabama, Zachary, Amelia, and Luke, who share a special bond but also a rare medical diagnosis. Every purchase in June will be used to help with the travel expenses to Minnesota for surgeries for the kids. Visit our website at goshout.love to support Zachary, Amelia, and Luke through the purchase of a t-shirt, hat, tank top, hoodie, or other items.